I did it. I finished my very first 5K run. Well, virtual run that is, but I still did it. And I was so happy. You see, back in 2016, I had a Zumba class that I have to attend to. And at the very last meeting, it got canceled. Since I'm already wearing my workout clothes, I thought to myself that I'll just run around the neighborhood. It's easy anyway. My run started okay until I wanted to run faster. And that's when accident happened. I tripped and had a very bad fall. Have you ever noticed that when something is about to happen to you, everything seems to be in slow motion? For me, at the moment that I was about to hit the pavement, I was thinking to myself, I had to protect my face because I don't want to have a broken cheekbone, a chipped tooth, or like a busted eyeball the next day. So at the point of impact, I put my two hands together and bam! My face was okay, but my wrist wasn't. My friends, this is a reminder of my broken wrist. It was that fateful night in November 2016. And since then, I never ran again until last month. During this pandemic, I, like most people, have my own share of challenges physically, emotionally, mentally, and even spiritually. I've had my share of sorrows from knowing a friend who got infected or got sick, and knowing a friend's loved one who passed away. And it's daunting and it could take a toll on you. But through it all, the thin lining is I've learned to value my life. I've learned to value my health, as well as my friends and family. And it is this new sense of valuing my life that I have learned to exercise more. I became enthusiastic about exercising because I know the positive effect exercising can do in our brain, including our mood and our focus. First, let's talk about mood. According to a study conducted by the Department of Biological Psychology of VU Amsterdam, regular exercise can actually lower your anxiety. It could lower your depression and it can increase the endorphins flowing in your body. And that's why it's no surprise that every exercise, I actually feel better. My mood is different, my energy is different because the endorphins are doing its job. I love exercising and I even love it more because of the science behind it, including the research that backs it up. In the last 7 months of me doing the exercise, almost every day for that matter, I feel stronger. I've always done a lot of like reading about the effects of exercise, and part of it is doing the exercise makes our body fitness even better. In fact, exercise is what food is into our body. Exercise is the food to our brain. It helps us to get better in terms of our intellectual capacity and improve our memory skills. Well, with this notion, it inspired me to actually do something different last month. I wanted to challenge myself by hitting burning 500 calories, taking 10,000 steps, and reaching 5 miles every day. Oh boy, I was miserable in the beginning. I failed so bad because I couldn't reach it. The good thing is, I just tried. I keep on trying until eventually it happened. October 27. Yes, that was just last week that I actually hit those 3 goals for the first time after a month. And after reaching those 3 goals consecutively for 3 days, I registered to the Wonder Woman virtual run for 5K. I implemented what I've learned, which is the 5 second rule. Well, you might ask, what's a 5 second rule? Well, Mel Robbins, who's the author of the 5 second rule, says if you want to change something about your life, it can be difficult, especially when it's uncertain. And it could be scary, especially for me, it's all about running. The strategy is simple, but it's not easy. She suggested that when you are about to make a decision, count 5 seconds before our brain starts to meddle with our decision and prevents us from doing what we wanted. And then hesitation sits in. So, October 30, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, submit. I registered myself to the virtual run. And the very next day, October 31st, I finished my 5K run. Yes, I've run the Wonder Woman marathon. Like all of us, yes, I am Wonder Woman. And there is a hero in each one of us. We can always put our cape on and muster the courage to become our own superhero. Mr. Toastmaster.